Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Betsy, Cooking Time with Miss Betsy. Here I am in my kitchen again. I have already washed my hands, which we know we always must do before we cook. And for the cooking lesson this week, I tried to think of something where you might have all the ingredients in your own home to use. We are going to make energy balls or energy bites. Here's our recipe. And I've already gone over this in circle time, so you should be good and you should have your ingredients. I do want to say that there's lots of different ways to make energy bites. If you go online, there's lots of different recipes. I just found a recipe that worked for what I had in my own home. Okay, the first thing that's going to go in is 1 cup of oats. And these are what you make oatmeal out of. But we're not going to cook them. We're going to put them right in. Now, I'm going to double my recipe because my family loves these energy bites. So I'm going to double it, which means instead of 1 cup, I'm going to use 2. All right, so the first thing going in is 1 cup and 2 cups of oats. Okay, the next ingredient I had in my house is flaxseed. Flaxseed is very, very healthy and very good for you. It doesn't have much flavor, but it's a wonderful thing to put in. So the recipe calls for 1/2 cup of ground flaxseed. I'm going to use 1 cup, and I had a little problem. My flaxseed was whole, so I thought, how can I ground it? I put it in my smoothie maker, and I'll show you real quick. If you could come over here. I put the seeds in. I turned it on and voila, my flaxseed was ground. Okay, so I'm gonna put in my 1 cup of flaxseed, which is so healthy, like I said, it's so good for you. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna put in is my honey. The recipe calls for 2 tablespoons. When you get your measuring spoons out, the tablespoon is the big one. Now think, friends, if the recipe calls for 2, and I'm going to double it, 2 plus 2. You got it, 4. I need 4 tablespoons of honey. 1, 2, 3. Where does honey come from? Something else that we learned about last week, or actually this week when we were talking about insects. Which kind of insect produces honey? Bees. You're right. Remember the sign language for bees? And this is the sign for honey. Honey, because it's so sweet. Okay, the next thing I'm going to put in is the recipe calls for 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. My favorite part. Since I'm doubling it, 1/2 plus 1/2 equals 1 whole cup of chocolate chips. In my house, I had the little minis. You can use minis, you can use regular size, you can use white chocolate chips, whatever you have in your house. And to get my full cup, I'm going to open another bag of chocolate chips. Because I want to get my full cup. This is probably my favorite part. Okay, there's my chocolate chips. And let's see, the most important ingredient, peanut butter. Peanut butter, it's 2/3 of a cup. 2/3 plus 2/3 equals 1 1/3 cup. I already measured out 1 cup, so let's put the 1 cup in. Again, all this is so healthy. Now the chocolate chips, they're not so healthy, but it's okay. It's okay to balance it out. And then we need 1 1/3. Okay, so now I need to measure out the 1/3. And remember, friends, we talked about this. Is that 1/3? Nope. Got to fill it to the top and flatten it out. And you can't There we go, that's perfect. Can't be like globbed over on top. It's gotta come right even with the top of your measuring cup. All right. And that's it. 5 ingredients. We've got our oats, our chocolate chips, our honey, our peanut butter, and our flax seeds. Now I forgot a spoon. Let me grab a spoon. And we're gonna stir it. You can come down. You need to make sure it's stirred until every little bit is mixed in there. And sometimes if it gets hard to stir towards the end, guess what I do? Yep, I use my hands. A lot of times in cooking, you have to, especially baking, you have to use your hands, and that's okay as long as they're clean. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my hands. And look, it's gonna be really sticky. It's kind of like we're making cookies, but these are kind of like no-bake cookies because you don't have to cook these in the oven. So using your hands, make sure it gets all mushed together. Ooh, they smell so good. All right, the next thing you do is you put this mixture in the refrigerator. You put it in the refrigerator so that it can harden a little bit, cool and harden, and that helps you shape it later into little balls. That's why we call them energy balls or energy bites. Now, because we don't have time on the video to put it in the refrigerator and let it get cold, I'm just gonna show you. My hands are it's a little sticky because it hasn't hardened, but you'll put them in your hand and you roll them into little balls. You put them back in the fridge, that's where you store them, and when you need a little healthy treat in the middle of the day, or you pull them out and they are delicious and nutritious. And I have to give a little shout out to my pigeon Locke. I miss you, Locke. Locke brought energy bites in his lunchbox every day, and anytime I eat these, I think a lot. Locke. Okay, friends, have a great day. Miss Betsy loves you.